Hi everyone, welcome. I'm glad to see you. Here is your favorite Peter's English podcast, the best English podcast in the world. Oh no, don't worry, I'm only joking. Hi everyone, I'm your host Peter. Welcome, and we can start. I'm the host of my own Peter's English podcast, and this is Peep. Remember, picture in picture episode where I want to read you my last chapter 24 of season 2. Viera's first Valentine's Day disaster, because today is the Saint Valentine's Day in Slovakia, and I decided to make a funny crazy wild chapter of my story. I decided to make funny story inspired by today's Saint Valentine's Day because I like to make fun of everything, and learning English has to be funny. And as you can see, I have my new frisure, and I hope you will like it. That you will like it. And let's start with the slogan of Peter's English podcast: Learn English, be successful, change your life, open a lot of doors, create your own podcast, write your own novel. You don't need to be talented because learning English is for everyone. And we can start. I'm going to read you my own story, chapter 24 of season 2 of my novel, Viera the Vampire Diary. It's called Viera's First Valentine's Day Disaster. It will be funny, be full of humor and fun, and let's go. Can you see it? Yes, you can. Perfect, we can start. Chapter 24 of season 2, Viera's First Valentine's Day Disaster. Viera's diary entry. Today is Valentine's Day. Today is Valentine's Day. Tralala. Today, Vierka, it's your first Valentine's Day. Quickly get up. Quickly to the mirror. I must not lose a single second of this beautiful day. Vierka, you look delicious. You're sexy as always. My first Valentine's Day must go perfectly, exactly according to my plans. I'll put on my kitty's favorite gothic makeup so he spends more money on me today. After all, the man is supposed to pay for Valentine's Day, not a beautiful vampire girl like me. I'm going to wake him up. Look, people, that poor thing is sleeping like a little lamb. That's over now, you dog, said the vampire Viera. When she got out of bed with her happy foot, looked at herself in the mirror, and gave herself a seductive wink because she loved herself. She liked showing off in front of the mirror. The only thing she regretted was that she couldn't date herself. Peter was sleeping peacefully at home at his parents' place, as always in the Mama Hotel, until 11, but that was about to end. Thanks for her abilities, Viera quickly found out what Peter was doing and decided to act. Get up, you dog! You've slept long enough. Today is Valentine's Day. My first Valentine's Day in my life. It must turn out perfectly. Do you hear me, you dog? I've already taken the liberty of planning it completely, down to the smallest details. I want to go to the cinema with you to see this romantic movie. You are paying for everything. Nobody cares about your opinion. It will be exactly as I said. Move it before I stop being a sweet little angel, because then things will get bad, screamed Viera at Peter when she suddenly appeared in his room. Peter jumped in fear, so startled that he shouted, "What is it? What's going on? Why are you yelling so early in the morning?" Peter started shouting at Viera, angry that someone dared to wake him up at 10 in the morning. Early in the morning! It's 10 o'clock! Wake up! Stop living in the clouds already! Today is Saint Valentine's Day, tra-la-la, Viera sang to herself, and then said to Peter in a cheerful mood, "There will be no Valentine's Day, sweetheart. I absolutely do not celebrate Valentine's Day. It's just stupid commercial nonsense. You can forget about some silly Valentine's Day kitty. I'm not doing anything today. I'm going to study English. Nothing else interests me. Go somewhere with that nonsense. Peter sent his vampire girl to warmer place, which didn't make Viera angry at all. I'll show you nonsense. Now, you're going to buy me 2 cinema tickets. You'll buy me a big bouquet of fragrant roses. I love them too, by the way, for your information. A dessert, chocolate. You will wash yourself nicely, dress properly, and you will not forget to beg me for forgiveness on your knees in front of the entire cinema full of people. Vera said cheerfully with a mischievous smile on her face. She looked Peter straight in the eyes and used her abilities to force him to do exactly what she wanted by taking control of his mind. As Vera commanded, so it happened. Peter obediently bought 2 cinema tickets for Viera's favorite movie, took a shower, put on parfum, and quickly hurried to Viera, before whom he immediately bowed deeply and apologized on his knees. Your Highness, I want to deeply apologize for my stupid behavior. Would you be so kind as to forgive me, your foolish dog? Not a chance, but you try seriously. Now go and watch, ordered Viera, causing general laughter in the cinema hall among all the viewers before the movie started. Then she remembered that Peter could buy her something to eat. Sweetheart, go and get me something to snack on, Viera said to Peter, looking straight into his eyes, while cold-bloodedly and effortlessly taking control of his mind for the second time, without feeling the slightest guilt. Peter did everything without any protest. When the movie started, Vera gently snuggled up to Peter while eating her delicious snack. The film captivated Vera so much that she completely forgot about her boyfriend. Meanwhile, Peter woke up as if from a bad dream and immediately started shouting at Vera, Where am I? Why am I in the cinema with Vera? I don't remember anything. Vera, why are we in the cinema? Be quiet. I'm watching a movie. It's Valentine's Day, remember? So keep your mouth shut and watch the movie with me. Be a good and obedient kitty. Vera snapped at Peter, but Peter refused to calm down. He immediately began fighting for his dreams. You stupid cow! You controlled me and cold-bloodedly used me. Shame on you. Finally, I can destroy your silly Valentine's Day. I'm going home. Watch your movie with someone else. Bye. Peter shouted at Vera at the top of his lungs, receiving applause from the entire cinema, which completely threw Vera off balance. She immediately burst into tears, screaming at Peter, You will pay dearly for this, you dog! Do you hear me? You will suffer for this! How dare you treat me like this? Thank you for ruining my Valentine's Day. But Peter pretended he didn't hear anything and ran straight home. Vera walked home on foot, crying, with tears in her eyes. She sobbed loudly, which did not escape the attention of the beautiful vampire chieftain of the tribe of Wild for his vampire girls, Miroslava, who decided to act immediately. Jealousy had been destroying her for a long time. She envied her queen for having Peter. She instantly wanted to use their argument to her advantage and seduce Peter for herself. Now is my chance. Now or never, Miroslava said to herself, and flew in the form of a bat straight after Peter, who was beginning to feel guilty. He was troubled by what had happened. He realized how he had hurt Viera. He wanted to go to her immediately when he was stopped by the dark vampire beauty Miroslava, the chieftain, who instantly used her beauty, entered his mind with her mental powers and forced him to go with her on a day to the same cinema for the second movie. Viera only uses you, sweetheart. You belong only to me. I bought you something to snack on. Eat. Now snuggle up to me and kiss me passionately so that stupid Viera bursts with jealousy, said Miroslava to Peter, who had no chance against the abilities of vampires. That stupid dog ruined everything. I take him to the cinema with me, a beautiful, sexy vampire girl whom everyone wants to for themselves, whom everyone desires, and the gentleman dares to complain. Just you wait, you dog. You will pay for this, Viera muttered under her breath. When suddenly she realized what she had done, she immediately burst into tears. Viera, you are behaving like a stupid, spoiled child. You didn't care about Peter's opinion at all. You just bossed him around and cold-bloodedly used him for your weak, dark dreams. When will I finally learn? Viera, you are a bossy, cold-blooded cow. You will stay alone forever with such behavior. Viera cried loudly on her way home. Viera, finally do something right. Think. I have an idea. I will prepare a romantic candlelight dinner for him in my chamber in my castle, which I will cook myself. I will use my culinary skills. I love cooking. Quickly, Viera, run to Peter and fix everything. Viera said out loud. She transformed into a bat and quickly flew to Peter, who was not at home. Where is that dog again? I want to humiliate myself for one man, and the perfect gentleman is nowhere to be found. For heaven's sake, my own chieftain from my tribe is kissing him in the cinema. How could a dog do this to me? You will pay for this, Viera muttered again. She immediately transformed into a bat and rushed to the cinema after Peter and Miroslava. Hands off my boyfriend, you cow! He is my boyfriend! I love him! She screamed at Miroslava. No one cares! If I remember correctly, he sent you to warmer place. He's mine now, Miroslava laughed. Ha ha ha. Meanwhile, Peter woke up as if from a bad dream. I'm in the cinema again. Miroslava, why are you glued to me in the cinema? Peter snapped at Miroslava. Because I love you, silly boy. I want you only for myself. Is that a crime? Miroslava laughed. For me, it is. Because I love only your queen, Viera. No one cares. I challenge my queen to a duel. Peter belongs only to me, said the vampire Miroslava to Peter and sent a challenge to her queen, who accepted it and immediately replied with great jealousy, which made a huge impression on Peter. I accept the challenge. We will fight with swords on werewolves exactly at midnight. I wanted to control you with my mind, but for you, I will make an exception. Your foolishness will cost you your position. I have the strength of a werewolf. Don't worry, I won't transform into a giant bat. I want to give you a lecture on proper behavior. Pretty vampire girls want to fight over me? I won't miss this, Peter laughed. When the moment of the duel for Peter, the man of their dreams, arrived, the rivals were already standing in the arena, facing each other with swords in their hands. Peter had to watch from the stands together with the entire tribe of wild vampire girls who were cheering for their queen Viera. The rivals wore battle robes and were painted with war colors. To fight over a man, I don't even love him. I withdraw from the fight. Miroslava screamed in fear of her queen Viera, who this time did not want to show any mercy to her subordinate. Sweetheart, forgive me for my stupid rude behavior. It's all my fault. I didn't want to break your heart. Forgive me. I'm begging you on my knees. Don't fight because of me. Stop! Miroslava is not worth it. She just enjoys playing with men. Spare her for my sake. Peter begged on his knees in the arena with a bouquet of roses and a dessert in his hands, when he quickly realized in the stands that this whole show was unnecessary. I accept your apology, Kitty. Excellent work, Miroslava. Well done. You're a good actress. As a reward, I'll send you a handsome man. You may go, Viera said with a smirk. What? It was just a show, Peter shouted. Yes, I only wanted to impress you. Finally, one stupid cow realized what a delicious man she has in her bed. Forgive me, sweetheart. I'm begging you on my knees. Forgive me for how I cold-bloodedly used you. I want to make it right. I prepared a luxurious romantic candlelight dinner for us both in my chamber, which I cooked with love. After dinner, we will do whatever my king commands. Viera begged on her knees in front of the entire tribe of vampire girls, which moved all of them deeply. Will you really do whatever I want? Peter grinned under his breath. I'm not joking. Your wish is my command, your majesty. I will do anything my king orders. Viera winked at Peter. In that case, let's go enjoy ourselves, Peter shouted. Viera led Peter to her chamber, where a delicious candlelight dinner was already waiting for him on a long dining table. Peter and Viera sat opposite each other and began to eat. So, Kitty, do you like my dinner? Viera winked seductively at Peter. Excellent food, a beautiful vampire girl next to me. What more could I wish for? Peter praised the dinner, while Viera suddenly appeared right in front of him, sat close to him, and began whispering into his ear. And what now, my king? We're going to watch my favorite English podcast in your arms, Peter replied. As you command, my king, Viera said seductively. After the delicious dinner, Viera snuggled up to Peter, and they began watching entertaining English podcasts together. The end. Okay, people, that was my chapter 24 of season 2 of my novel. I hope that you will like it, and without further ado, I want to end this live stream because it's picture-in-picture episode. It's the storytelling episode about my last chapter 24 of season 2 of my novel, without the Vampirical Diary, and I don't want to ramble without any reason because it's not a ramble episode. And okay, people, I'll be streaming for 70 minutes. Thank you for your watching. Thank you for your following. You can watch this live stream in the section of my past live streams, and you can read it in the same time because I decided to publish everything on my next publishing day. That's on 20th of February 2026, because I publish every Friday of week B, because I work in the morning in the time, and I decided to cut my creativity from my editing and publishing, and it's anything, and I think it's a good idea to do it. I'm glad that I could continue with doing my novel, and I can continue with doing my podcast because it's my hobby. Please follow me everywhere. Please don't judge me, but I have to tell you something, people. It's my hobby, and no one cannot tell me what I should do. Yes, it's my hobby, and you cannot change it. Thank you for your hobby. Thank you for your hobby. Thank you for your watching. Thank you for your listening. Let's end this episode. And I don't need to ramble for 20 minutes. Watch me and follow me everywhere. And I want to continue, of course, with the ramble episodes, with the ramble episode, and with the picture-in-picture episodes, where I want to learn with the study and learn mode of Microsoft Copilot, and that is the plan for the week B, because the week B is about doing my podcast, and every Saturday is for my novel, Without the Vampirical Diary, and we can end this, or I can wait for 20 minutes, because I want to stream for 20 minutes as usual. What can I say to the end of the episode? I don't have any audience until now, but who cares? It's my hobby. I like to do it. And I really improved my English, and that's great. And I don't know what to say. I think it's the right time to end this episode. Okay. I haven't streamed for 4 or 5 days, and I need practice again, because as you can see, practice is everything. If you want to speak English fluently, you have to practice everything. listening, reading, writing, everything. Because practice is the most important thing, and do not care about someone's opinions because it's your hobby, and don't care about doing mistakes, it's normal, and use AI chatbots for learning English because they are a great tool for learning English. Okay, people, thank you for watching, thank you for listening, and I want to tell you bye bye.